At 0930 hours on the 23rd of September, Leutnant Voss shoots down a DH-4 of 57 Squadron Royal Flying Corps. Later in the day, Voss will take part in the most famous aerial action of the First World War, in which his flying ability will pass into legend. At 1700 hours, Flights B and C of the elite 56 Squadron Royal Flying Corps take off from Estrée-Blanche, France, led by 12 Victory Ace, Captain James McCudden in his SE-5A G. He is followed by Captain Keith Muspratt and Lieutenant Arthur Rhys-Davids, both of whom are also aces. B Flight is also comprised of Lieutenant Verschoyle Cronin and Lieutenants Young and Jeffs. C Flight is led by 16 Victory Ace, Captain Geoffrey Bowman. He is joined by several more aces, including 22 Victory Ace, Lieutenant Reginald Hoidge, and 13 Victory Ace, Lieutenant Richard Maybury. Lieutenants Taylor and Gardiner comprise the rest of C Flight. '56 Squadron heads towards the front lines between Ypres and Kortrijk in Belgium to patrol for enemy aircraft. Below in no man's land, the Third Battle of Ypres rages, better known as the Battle of Passchendaele. Noting heavy and accurate anti-aircraft fire, McCudden separates the two flights and continues the patrol. Simultaneously, at 1805 hours, a flight of Jagdstaffel 10 or Jasta 10 aircraft takes off from Markebecker Airfield. Lieutenants Gustav Bellin and Friedrich Rudenberg follow an experimental triplane modified with a French Larone engine. It is flown by 48 Victory Ace, Leutnant Werner Voss, in a blue-grey paint scheme. Another flight takes off soon after, but none of Voss's squadron mates catch up to their leader. Voss heads towards the front lines as McCudden engages a DFW reconnaissance aircraft. Unteroffizier Rudolf Franke and Lieutenant Gustav Rudolf are killed as they are shot down by McCudden. At about 1830 hours, the rearmost SE-5As of 60 Squadron, flown by Lieutenants Harold Hammersley and Robert Chidlaw Roberts, are returning from a patrol when they turn to help a lone Nieuport being threatened by a flight of Albatross. The Nieuport is quickly revealed to be Voss's triplane as he dives towards them firing. McCudden spots the fight from afar and leads B Flight in a dive to help. Acutely aware of 56 Squadron's presence, Voss forces Hammersley into a spin to escape, while Chidlaw Roberts makes a forced landing. Voss then turns to face no less than 8 British veteran aces, marking the beginning of a fierce dogfight over Pol Capelle. McCudden states, "The German pilot saw us and turned in a most disconcertingly quick manner. Not a climbing nor Immelmann turn, but a sort of flat half-spin. Voss shocks all the British pilots as he fires accurately while making an incredible series of flat turns and flicks. McCudden continues. By now, the German triplane was in the middle of our formation, and its handling was wonderful to behold. Having lost fuel pressure in the dive, Crean is shot up by Voss. Crean falls from the fight and limps for home. Meanwhile, Voss continues to outfly the British pilots at every turn. McCudden continues. His movements were so quick and uncertain that none of us could hold him in sight. At one point, Voss comes under fire from 5 of the SE-5As, but somehow twists away. At this point, C Flight arrives. Musprat's engine is hit and he force lands. Crean makes a fast landing and crashes, but survives, shaken. Bowman states, "To my amazement, he gave me a burst while skidding sideways." Voss could choose to disengage with his superior climb rate, but perhaps due to flights of Sopwith Camels and Spads above, he continuously dives back into the fray. A green Fowls D3 appears to try and assist Voss, but it is dealt with by Hoidge. A red-nosed Albatross D5 also appears. This was previously thought to have been the ace Karl Menkhoff, but recent discoveries have made this an unlikely case. Hoidge shoots down the files and climbs to rejoin the fight. Some superficial hits are scored on Voss by McCudden and others, but none are critical. The Albatross is also quickly driven away from the fight. The decisive moment comes as McCudden and Voss make a series of head-on passes. While Voss is temporarily distracted by McCudden, Hoidge fires a burst at Voss's flank, fatally wounding him. For the first time in the fight, Voss flies in a straight line towards the east. This allows Rhys-Davids to fire a long diving burst at Voss, possibly killing him outright. He falls near Plum Farm, Frezenberg. As Voss falls, McCudden recalls, "I saw the triplane hit the ground and disappear into 1,000 fragments, for it seems to me that it literally went to powder." Rhys-Davids states later that day, "If only I could have brought him down alive."